Hi, this is Rachel, and I just wanted to do a video on Vashawn Mitchell's Nobody Greater. I am an amateur at this, so hopefully this could be a blessing to someone who is trying to learn the song. Thank you. Here we go. First part starts off like this. Okay, that part is your first, your bass note. First bass note is F sharp, this key, and you're just tapping it in the bass like. So that's the part, the left hand part. Right hand part is you're starting off with an F sharp major chord. That's F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Your second chord is an F sharp also. It's just an inversion, the second inversion. So it's C sharp, F sharp, A sharp. So you got, now the third chord, you do a walk down from the G sharp to the A sharp to the B. And on this B, you can either play the G sharp minor or you can play the actual B major chord. I use them interchangeably, just how I feel while I'm playing it. So it could be for just the B major, E flat, G flat, and the B. So here we go. Or you can play the G sharp minor, which is E flat, A flat, excuse me, and B. So you got, I'm gonna use the B. Because the fourth chord is an inversion of B, and I'm thinking he's just using inversions for these two chords. So you just have the F sharp major chord and the B major chord as your intro. So the fourth chord is going to be F sharp, B, and then E flat. So all over. And then you're back to the beginning. I put a octave on this C sharp. I put a like that on that F sharp major chord. And you just you do that twice, and then you go into the song. And do that again. Going kind of fast, but you only have 10 minutes on YouTube, so that's where we are. First chord is an E major chord. You can either just play the bass note in your left hand and the E major chord in your right hand, or you can play the chord in your left hand. So it's an E major either way. I can play the E major chord in my left hand or just the E bass octaves. Alright, then the second chord is B, and I normally play the chord because it just sounds fuller. So this is a B major in my left hand, and in my right hand I'm playing a B major add 9. So left hand is B, E flat, F sharp. Right hand is B, as in boy, C sharp, as in cat, E flat, F sharp. So, and then you right back to your pop, bump, 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 that part. Okay, the next part, I think it says something about going to the deep blue seas. In your left hand, you have a G sharp, as in go, G sharp. In your right hand, you still have an E major chord. You're just in a different inversion. So you have B, as in boy, E, as in elephant, and then G sharp. So, and then you have a walk up, and it's, I'm gonna do it down here so it's clearer to see. That's B, as in boy, B flat, and then F sharp, then A flat, and then E, as in elephant. You do that with both hands. Excuse me. Go back to the G sharp over E major chord, then go to the B major chord I gave you earlier, and then you're back to Nobody Greater Than You. So, here you go. Okay, that's that part. Then the searched all over, we're in the key of F sharp, G flat. I'm sorry I didn't say that in the beginning. This key, I'm sorry. Alright, so searched all over part is, can I get it? Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. That part. You're playing, your first chord would be a C sharp major. I'm playing a C sharp in my bass, as in cat, G sharp, as in go, in my for the second note in my left hand, over just a regular C sharp major chord. You can add the add 9, which is the E flat if you want to. That's searched all over. Couldn't find nobody is the B major chord, add 9 I gave you earlier, and I'm just using the bass note at this point, the B bass note. Could do the chord if I want, but I'm just using the B bass note. Alright. Searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Then look high and low. The bass note changes. You're still playing the C sharp major chord in your right hand, but the bass note goes to an F, as in foot. So, and then you go back to the B major chord, or like that, and then you go Nobody Greater. It's an E major. You can play it in both hands if you want. The E major chord I gave you earlier. And then for the bass notes, you're just going to walk that E major chord and then play the octave E. So here you go. Those are the bass notes. Then you're going to change to the B chord, the B major chord I gave you earlier. And then you're going to walk its bass notes. And then you back to Nobody Greater Than You. So that is the first part, and then we're gonna do a part 2. So hope y'all enjoy this so far.